Well, welcome to Simon NoChaNoMa, Simon's Living Room. Here I am at Art Antwerp number 3, which is an international art fair in Antwerp, and I'm currently outside the booth of a familiar gallery where I have been before to their gallery, and this is Show Gallery. I was talking earlier to the owner, Martin, and his wife is here now. Busy getting prints out. So I'll flip you over and show you what it's all about. So, this is one of the more refined booths, I find. The artwork here is quite exceptional because it's all photography. Hello. I was talking to Martin earlier. I came earlier. Okay. I've just had lunch. I presume Martin's gone to lunch.
No, he's actually going to show client works by different artists in our gallery. So.
Oh right. Oh, that's business.
Business, exactly. Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Yes, yeah? I was looking at Ali Uchida's work earlier. I was really impressed with that.
Yes.
Yeah, and Martin showed me all her prints.
Yeah. It's a good find. It's a really beautiful work.
Yeah. And who else is on display today?
Mika Hoyer. So her work is very clearly cyanotypes on handmade paper. So she makes the paper herself from the gampi trees that grow in her surroundings.
This is in Japan.
Yes, in Ishikawa. And every piece of paper is different, of course. And her cyanotypes, what she does is that she photographs in a direct environment, and then she treats the paper with the chemicals from the cyanotype, and then she puts the negative directly on top of the paper, and she puts it outside in the daylight.
So this negative, for example, this piece here, where
that's a negative.
So the negative is that size.
Yes.
Oh,
well, nowadays you can actually enlarge your negatives through Photoshop, of course.
Oh right, yes.
So if you print it on a large piece of see-through material, that's basically a negative. So that's the good advantage of the modern technology.
Yeah.
But her way of working is again very traditional.
Yeah, very original, back to the roots of photography.
Yeah, exactly. Apologies for the stuff in the wall. I just sold a little work.
Oh well, that's a good sign.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
a good sign.
Exactly.
If there's a screw in the wall, folks, it means that there's been a sale.
Now I have to find time to go and get another work from the storage.
Oh right. And who else do we have?
Yeah, so this is Albaran Cabrera, Angel Albaran and Ana Cabrera. It's a married couple from Spain.
Oh right, so not Japanese this time.
No, not Japanese, but all the images that are here have been taken in Japan.
Oh, I see. Yes.
During their travels.
Fuji there. Yeah.
And they're also very influenced by Japanese philosophies. And what they do, they make very interesting images. How they do it, they do not tell, but they do tell the way they print, because that's as important as the image itself. So they print on, it's actually a sandwich of 3 layers. So the top layer is a very thin washi paper. Underneath there is a layer of gold. And then there's a layer of some thicker paper, and so with pigments they print on that sandwich actually, and because of the gold and the washi paper, the colors get very vibrant, very rich.
Yes, I can see the sort of the yellowy, the colour coming through, the warm. That's interesting that they had a gold layer, because Ali Uchida uses silver under hers.
And gold as well.
Oh, gold, also for gold.
Yes, especially in both the works. You can tell that there's gold behind the prints. So on the edges. So here as well, you can see it here. Yeah. And she told me that her mother is Shinhanga painter. And so she uses some of the painting techniques from her mother onto her photography.
All right.
So which
You can
gives
see
a very original.
the brush strokes here.
Yeah,
you can see.
exactly. Yeah.
Right, brushing with chemicals. There we are.
Yeah, brushing with chemicals. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So these are platinum palladium prints. And yeah, as mentioned, she puts gold on the back, but it can also be silver, that's true, or copper, I believe, or tin.
Yeah.
And in other works that I saw, this color actually of the metal shines through in the image, which makes it a very interesting combination.
Yeah, there was one there with a waterfall in Kanagawa, which was very dark but ethereal.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So I've got my fingers crossed for you getting her over from Japan to come into an exhibition.
Yes. Well, this is the very first time that we're showing here.
Oh, right. Right. Exclusive here on the show. Ali Uchida. Look out for her. And this last one here. This is on wood. This is unusual.
This is on wood. It's also work by Miho Kajioka. So normally she makes her images. Those are platinum palladium prints in the darkroom, and she tones them with tea or coffee.
Oh, right.
It's a different technique. So she printed the image of the crack and the flower again on very thin washi paper, and then she glued it onto a panel with a glue that makes the paper invisible.
Oh, right. So it's actually the photograph is stuck to the wood. It's not printed on the wood.
No, it's not printed on the wood.
I see.
No. And that's her way of experimenting also with different printing techniques.
Very sort of diverse subject matter as well.
It's her nephew.
All right.
And so what she does, she just documents little scenes of beauty or of joy, and it's very Japanese to leave a lot of space.
Yes.
In the images.
Yes. Mu. Is it mu?
No, it's not mu, but it's more ma.
Ma.
Actually.
That's it. Ma.
Yeah.
I knew
Ma.
it was an M.
Yeah. It's ma, and that means like the space or the silence between two. It can be also be in music, for example. You see a lot in architecture, but also in visual arts.
Fantastic. Well, I've got my fingers crossed for more like
Yes,
screws in the wall.
Exactly. Visible screws.
Visible screws in the wall.
Exactly.
If I come back later and there's lots of visible screws, I know
Then it's a good day.
It's a good day. Okay, maybe see you later.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks.
Bye.
Bye. Well, there we are. Right, I'll just turn you back. So I started there, of course, because I know them. But, I may go and interrupt other galleries and artists and see how they respond. Hopefully they'll speak English. I don't want to sort of have to translate Dutch while I'm going along. But anyway, I'll turn you back, and if you spot something you want me to go and check, you say, right, not me. You don't want to check me. There we go. No, you're talking about cars. All right, okay. So it's all kinds: sculpture, painting. I don't know, does anything catch your fancy? Catherine Francois. Like these. So I'm using, everything should be coming through quite nicely because I'm using the Wi-Fi. We're in a building here with steel girders and things, so I didn't want to risk data. And they've got free Wi-Fi, so everything should be nice and clear. Do I also have some short audio breaks? How do you mean? I'm not going to sing, if that's what you mean. No. And there's no actually that's a good point. I don't know, but I don't know whether that was quite your point. But it's all sculpture and painting and photography. There appears to be no mixed media. There's no performance art. I've not seen anybody walking around doing performance art, and there's no video art, speaking as a former video artist, and there's no audio art, so it's all paintings and stuff. Very colourful. This will be a very colourful live stream. Okay, here we are. This sums up this banal, sad and bored. Yes. That's what you make with your... When a little baby makes that with his letter blocks. Can and cheer, care and sure. So I see what they did there. Ornates warmth. It's interesting. Okay. Like that. See. Good copy, bad copy. Yes, AI from China for Christmas. Yes. How many of these artists are actually real? You can imagine sort of a machine that paints with oil paint, and it just gets programmed by AI. Come up with something groovy, like this, sort of abstract still life. Where's it by? Danielle Bellon. It's called Banquet with Sebastian and Erasmus. Okay. Jolly good. Nothing exists. No. It's all an illusion. Created, we're in the Matrix, of course. Yes, okay. From one level to the next. Right. Oh, look. That's cheery. Let's go past that. Have we been here? The Kant Gallery. Okay. What does it say there? Yeah, Kant. Okay, that's Critique of Pure Reason. Why no jaw? Did a phone ring? Yes, it was one of those pseudo phones. Ringtones, somebody's ringtone. Oh, this is annoying. In order to find out about the painting, you have to use a QR code. Or talk to the gallery owner. Stop me if you find anything you want me to talk about with the gallery owner. If you've seen anything and you say, yes, I'd like to find out more about that, just tell me. And I shall endeavour. Little human pig phone. Okay. Have some green lower intestine. Or some black lower intestine. Okay. Right, let's walk down the middle. This is very minimalist. You see a little bunch of pigs. Where do you see the pigs? I don't see the pigs. I must have missed the pigs. What is a woman? I don't know. Does it say what a woman is? Sex is not only determined biologically. The environment, upbringing and personality can conspire to create uneasiness within the gender assigned to us at birth. In extreme cases, this can lead to a wish, sometimes even a need, for a surgical change. Or not. Oops. Sorry, my gimbal didn't like that. It's not into gender issues, my gimbal. Don't snort. I'm looking up the artwork. Pigs. There's a sort of a pig thing there. I don't know where you saw the pigs. What's that? It's more like a Rorschach test. It's not a pig. With that noise, that was my gimbal, not appreciating gender dysphoria. A woman with a chimney and some dogs. Oh, where's that picture? There's a picture here that I liked of some whippets running from a burning wood with a crow carrying a tengu mask. It's very bizarre, but rather well painted. Deus, God Gallery. Hang on, it's very similar to the one. Oh, it is the same artist, that's why. It's represented twice. He must be good. As I say, if you see anything you like, stop me. Woman with a scar on her neck. Woman with a scar on her lip. Okay. Well, that was what that article. What is a woman? I'm assuming that was also a piece of art, but yeah. Here we are. Just what you want for your kitchen. The scar neck. You want to see the last painting? The scar neck. Hang on, let's go back to the scar neck to get through the crowds. I think quite a lot of people appear to be interested in the scar neck. Squeeze through. Squeeze through. Very interesting. Yeah. King of the Hill. King of the Hill. What did I miss? Hang on, I'm trying to identify the scar neck. Caspar Segerson, if I pronounced that correctly. But it's actually a photograph, not a painting. And that is a real scar, unless it's makeup. Right. It's a full-on lips. There we are.
Yeah, I did this one.
Here we go. Purple Jesus. Purple Jesus with no arms. I wonder whether you could buy Purple Jesus with no arms. The scar is the artist's name. No. The artist's name was Caspar Segerson. Okay. Right. It's your average African mask. Okay. Getting a pink theme going on here. Well, you could see a spine very clearly. Yes. Okay. Attack of the purple lizard people. Not quite sure what's going on here. There's no artist's name. Task Severson, yes, something like that. We saw a name. Oh. It's maybe your imagination working overtime, I don't know. I didn't see a name, I just saw a scar. Some of these are quite nice. Some of them are quite disturbing. Having a bad day with frog. Here we go. Sorry, gimbal little. Getting old, this gimbal. Something. Okay, I like that. An artist with irony. Something. And the obverse of that, nothing. Let's have a look. There's some text here. Bernard Villas. Oh. He's just 2 years younger than my dad, so he's in his 80s. His artworks are present. What does it mean? All right, hang on. Belgian painter seeks his inspiration in banal, marginal, and imperceptible aspects of everyday experience to create chromatic interventions inspired by language, poetry, or literature. His sensitive and sometimes mischievous approach to painting produced several seminal series that are at the same time linked to the contemporaneous support services, research, and precursors to future experimentations. Yes. Okay. So these are actually historic pieces. I have to be careful with my gimbal, otherwise it turns into a squeaking pig. He was born in Brussels in 1939. Curiously, I quite like these. Stop me if you want me to talk to somebody. It's all kind of, yeah, arty really, isn't it? Not sure what's going on here. Okay, fair enough. Yes. What was he drinking? Alright, that's very profound. It's very simple to be happy, but it's very difficult to be simple. Yes, it looks like a painting of a damaged LED screen. Yes, I like abstract art too. It's more calming. Or you could have a giant robotic hand. No colours. Which one? That's cute. Which one is cute? It's sort of like the damaged television screen. It needs space. Space. I need space. There we are. You can stare at a blank screen. Oh, right, the blue one. Right, yes. I keep forgetting there's a slight delay between what I'm seeing and what you're seeing. Hello, this is the sort of job that my brother-in-law does. Interesting. Okay. Still lives anybody? Pairs. Some pairs. Like something you make as a kid and your mum would keep, yes. I like these. I mean, it's just like pictures of having their lunch with a chicken leg and fork, but it's the way it's painted. It's quite nice. Paint is really thick. I can still smell the oil in the paint. One with the group, lost her group, just talking to herself on the microphone. It's like me, walking around with a gimbal, talking to nobody. Go back where? Which one? To the pairs? Oh right, the group's there. I just walked through the group. Oops. Go back where, Bids? Go back to the pairs. Speak to me, Bids. Right. I'll ask the lady about the pairs.
Hi.
Is this your gallery?
It's not my. I wish it was my gallery, but I work for the gallery.
Okay.
How can I help you?
One of my viewers is wanting to know more about the pairs.
Yes.
Right.
So this booth is all. It's a solo booth. So it's by this Dutch artist called Biske Visser. She's a Dutch female artist, and she depicts mainly still life. So
yes.
A series of repairs in different dimensions, if you saw them around the booth.
Yeah.
And they are in between abstraction and figuration, so you can, of course, you can see the pairs, but also the colors are not specifically the ones of the pairs. There's this blue. Sometimes people say that they see lenses in this kind of paintings, and she uses the still lifes as a way to experiment with the color.
Ah, right.
And with this technique that she uses with this very strong brushes.
Yes, it's very heavy.
It's very heavy, and if you zoom in, you can really see how the kind of oil comes out of the canvas. So it really gives intensity and life to the pairs. You can kind of see the freshness of the
Yes, it's like very.
Yes. And in general, yes, she doesn't paint still lifes just to paint still lifes, but again, because she feels the need of painting, it's really like kind of a liberative act.
Yeah, for her it's almost like therapy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So some nice. It's really about going, taking everything out in a way.
Yeah. So actually, her essence is in the paintings.
Exactly, her essence and what is she's feeling in that moment. You know, it's a lot of feelings of very intense feelings in general. Even by very intense brushes.
So, despite the fact that it's a still life with pears,
Exactly.
she can be a very angry young woman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, you know, like it's not about the subject; it's about the meaning. So, they are nice, cute, fresh pears. It's the
So
way
when-
in which she depicts them can convey other types of emotions.
And because I used to do art, a long time ago, but does what she puts on the canvas and what people see, do they match? Do people get it?
People get these kind of feelings of discomfort even sometimes, especially when not about the pears but about the chickens. So when they are dead animals, people really can feel this aggressive kind of feeling. They're a bit like what is going on here. I feel a bit like
Yes, uneasy.
tense.
Yeah.
But in the end, like especially in the more abstract ones, people feel whatever they are feeling themselves. So they also project their own feelings in the painting. Sometimes they match, sometimes they don't. It really depends on the viewer.
And is she satisfied with their own interpretations, or is she disappointed that they don't get it?
I am not really sure. I don't think she cares too much because again, they are paintings made from her need. So it's nice to see that people kind of match with her feelings or kind of appreciate this kind of way of working. But she doesn't necessarily want people to experience the same feeling that she's experiencing.
Right.
She's just, liberated.
Once she's painted it, that's it. She's happy. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's an act of liberation. Then if people appreciate it, of course, it's nice.
Yes, and then if they buy it, even nicer.
Yeah, exactly. This is what we like.
Yes.
Then hype the...
Yes. If, the more she sells, the more you get paid. Right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Enjoy your tour.
Thank you.
But what is it about?
It's my weekly YouTube live stream. So usually I just sit at home and talk to the audience, but sometimes I have events.
Nice.
So,
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Then enjoy everyone.
Okay. So bye.
Bye. Thank you. Ciao.
Bye. Oh, that was interesting. Oh, I like that. Look at this. This is. I used to make model kits. Interesting.
And he's very organized. Like, I'll show you a picture from his studio. So he collects things, and then of course once he's creating.
Oh, it just goes on for more. There's more. It's around here. I like this one with the windows. Good. The 180-degree art from where I am. Hang on. Okay. So this is the second day of the exhibition, of the fair, and there's a sort of events go on, but I won't be staying long enough for the events. There's some kind of like prize giving or something going on about 4 o'clock. And by then I'll be back home. On the opposite wall at the end. Hang on, oh God. Opposite wall at the end. Right, wait. That wall? Opposite wall at the end. Opposite wall to where the lady we were talking to? Alright, opposite wall at the end. Hang on. Let's go back. So there's the pears. Opposite wall. So this one. This one? Right. And you want to do a 180. That's quite relaxing. There's no angry pears. Don't know whether I'm picking this up very clearly. It looks very dark. It's much darker on the camera than it does. A dark version of the pears. Hang on. Oh, the opposite wall. Wait a minute. You meant these pears? Dark version of the pears. As well.
Ja, je krijgt heel veel energie terug. Dat is heel erg.
Right, I'm just going to go and look for some more. Take you with me. Well, yes. It's nice to talk to people who are passionate about what am I doing? Passionate about the stuff that they sell. Hang on, go down here. Whoop. There's art everywhere. Not a drop to drink. Well, I did have something to drink. Oh God, what's that? No, that's me. Hang on. Can't find it. Thing. Here we go. Yes, there we are. There's a painting of a hand with, I presume, some animal heart or meat. Lovely. I see some sculpture. Good. Yeah. Some interesting sculpture there. Oh, right. Okay. Very interesting. Oh, you lost connection. I appear to be still be broadcasting, and then it's going oink and oink. That's an interesting looking one. Oh, it's the one with the... Hello, UFO Bob. There's the gimbal. I like this. It looks like a snowfield, but it's snow on trees and stuff. And this one I like. It's painted. Japanese. Oh no, it's Chinese. Huang Jiaoling. You're still in bed. Oh, you've missed all the good stuff, Bob. Oh wow. Video art, finally. It's a living Chinese painting. It's nice. Can you see the water flowing? Closer, see a bit better. have to go back through again and then turn left. The river one, yeah, it's quite spectacular. It's like digital art. Sort of imitating ancient Chinese screen painting, moving. I've not been down this way before. Okay. Yes, artists, their stress is by creating art. Artists are sort of tortured souls. Oh yes, I have been down here. This is the sort of the weird lizard thing. Chameleons. Yes, it is weird vids of your mum. Mine was Sabbath. These sculptures. Roadkill. Crochet cactus. Okay. Why is it clicking? Why is it making a clicking noise? Not too sure. Noise. It's connected up to some kind of. Perhaps if you touch it, you get an electric shock. Wait to see if these people touch it. If they... Right, go on, lady, touch it, get an electric shock. It's killing you, is it killing you, Bob? Oh, right. Everybody go to UFO Bob's live streaming. When are you live streaming, Bob? Are you live streaming today or tomorrow? You could write a thesis on it. I still like this one. Something. Right, I have to ask. Hello. So, is this is a Belgian artist?
Indeed, yes.
It is. And is he relatively well known or unknown?
He's quite well known because he was a major figure in the late 60s and especially the 70s of this kind of abstraction that really plays with found objects in Belgium and abroad as well. It's parallel to the supersurface experimentation in France and many others. So you have a lot of found objects, unexpected surfaces becoming the surfaces for pictorial research. And there is a lot about the combination of colors, as you can see, of course, the complementary or opposite colors that reinforce each other, that vibrate together. And simple gestures like the fold or cutting away, ripping away. Yes, these are two examples of mirroring shapes in space and on paper. For example, the work on paper can seem like a simple drawing, but it's actually a collage where the artist used a very thin sheet of lead. He first put it here and hammered it very softly to create this imprint, and then he glued it on the paper.
So that's lead?
Yes, that's lead,
okay.
indeed. Very thin, so you can, but you have to be closer to really see the thickness. And so yeah, it prolongs the line and creates a mirror image of the first imprint that he created. And it's the same with this object in space, which is still for him a painting. It's not a sculpture.
Oh, right.
He considers that he paints in 3D when he creates those kind of pieces. And it was so a wooden beam painted on one side in black and on the other in dark blue. And then he cut it with an angle. Simply turned over the part that has been cut, so blue becomes black, or the inverse on the other side.
I see.
You can't see it, but blue becomes also black on the other side.
And did he set out to have a purpose for when he did this? I mean, to convey a message, or was it just a feeling?
No, there is no huge, big purpose bringing all of these pieces together. The idea was that in the interaction of light, color, surfaces in everyday life, you had things, the little phenomena that were created and caught his attention. For example, he's not the only artist to use reflection like this, but it's simply the color on the back of the work that reflects itself on the wall and creates this colorful shadow.
Oh, so right, yes, I see it now. You're perhaps not so clear on my camera, but you're getting the complementary color.
And it seems like there is a light underneath the work, or the wall is painted, but not at all. It's just the ambient light reflecting on the back of the piece and then projecting the color on the wall.
This one works really well with the red.
Yes, and it's just a simple observation in the studio, seeing the light reflect on a piece and create a colorful shadow on the wall, and then from that saying, oh, how can I adapt that very small and everyday phenomena into an art piece? And so there is a whole research process that can last years.
Oh, right.
And he tries different surfaces, different colors, seeing how things work together. And as he's 83 and started in the late 60s, you can see the evolution of those ideas through all of his practice.
So he's still busy, he's still active.
Still working.
Oh, right.
And you can feel the same question coming again and again, and him finding different solutions and different answers to those questions.
And I mean, does he sell work still?
Yes, he does.
He does.
Been mostly institutional for a lot of years, because he's an artist that really didn't work a lot with galleries. A few good galleries that were friends mostly, but he didn't have a strong presence on the commercial market, if I can say it like that.
Right.
So, but the museum have always supported him, bought his pieces in Belgium, in France, and now we represent him for, I think, 4 or 5 years. We've been representing his work and showing him in several countries with a lot of pleasure. Because,
It's your gallery that...
I'm the director.
Oh, right. How did you? Right. And in Brussels, or?
In Brussels, indeed.
Ah, right. Whereabouts in Brussels?
In Ixelles, nearby the Abbaye de la Cambre, which is an art school that's quite well known.
Yeah. So it's not in the centre as such.
No, it's not in the centre.
No.
Yeah, there is a group of gallery in Ixelles. It's quite strong. Actually, French galleries, Belgian one, like Xavier Ken, Smith and Leclerc.
Oh, and what's the name of the gallery?
Irène Laube.
Irène Laube. Okay, right. So next time I'm in Brussels, I shall have to
You're welcome.
pop in. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Amen.
Amen. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. There we are. Oh, that was good. Well, we've got about 10 minutes left of the show. There's more to it than I thought. Yes, I like the simplicity of abstract art as well. And it's very relaxing. There's the girl with the dogs again. I mean, like this piece, for example. Tiles. What tiles? What? Did you see some tiles? I didn't see any tiles. Tiles? Which tiles? These tiles, I don't see tiles. Tiles, hang on. Oh, yes. Joost van den Berg. It's not tiles, is it, exactly? It's like pinned pieces of paper. It's actually little pieces of paper that have been pinned. Each one with a photograph on that make up a whole. Yes, I was looking at this one. This is very simple, but quite pleasing. It's a very soothing green here, mild green. It looks shiny and interesting, but not up close. That's quite often the case with everything. It looks shiny and interesting until you get up close. It's like me. Then you see, I forgot to shave this morning and that sort of thing. Oh, here we go. Also abstract. Paper, collages. Don't often see that. Maybe this is an old artist. These look sort of like 20th century. Kind of good though, kind of cool. I haven't found any artists yet. It's just gallery owners. I thought perhaps there might be artists. Please do not touch. Julian Schnabel. Annie Leibovitz. Okay, I've heard of them. Going past the jawless skull thing again. Past the box of mirrors. There we are. You can see me. There we are. Psychedelic. 1950s abstract. Yes, I like that too. So. There we are. It's nice. It's easy to understand. Somebody who's doing a Reggie Perrin. Very straightforward. No nonsense. They're international. I mean, I think most of the galleries are seeming to be from Holland and Belgium, as far as I can tell. But the artists they represent are international. Not entirely sure what that is. Zoe Fonnet. I'll be rounding up shortly, but I'm quite satisfied. with today's live stream. I've got some nice interviews. Saw some top quality art. It's quite a giant wooden thingy. My camera's not really picking up very clearly what's on the walls. Is that a photograph? It's a photograph. And then we have Bambi. You're quite welcome, Vince. I like audience interaction. It's always good, you know. And at least I know I'm doing something right. I should go and say goodbye to Ibasho Gallery. And then work out what time I've got to get my train and stuff. Is Martin back? Oh no, he's selling. Oh no, they're quite busy, so I'll leave them to it. I've got to find an appropriate piece to end the show with. Let's have a look. There's a map here. I've never even looked at the map. Don't think I've been down this part before. There we are. There's I like that. There we are. Push bar to open. It's very abstract. Yes. Okay. Those cracks in the floor. Yes, there we are. High art. Down the drain. Oh, there is some video art. One piece of video art. No, two pieces. Yes, I remember doing all this sort of thing. Yes, and from the sublime to the ridiculous. Right. I shall turn you back as we're about to wind up. I'm about to wind you up, as it were. Oh, I'm over here, Gimbal. Gimbal doesn't like it. But that was the show that was. Thank you very much for joining me. Next week on Simon NoChaNoMa, I shall be in England, actually. It's Christmas. I shall be going to my parents' next Friday with my sons, and I will be driving there to England. And I shall see how I feel on the Saturday. It could be Saturday or it could be Sunday that I'll do a live stream. It'll probably be from possibly in my town, but I'll have to make sure that I've got enough data and I've got enough signal and don't go into trees and things. But we'll see. I certainly won't be doing it from the middle of the Lake District because there's no signal there, so you can come back signal. But thank you all again for joining, and I shall let you know obviously in Instagram and Discord what's happening about next week. There will be an advert, of course. I should probably try and make it a bit earlier than I did today. But for now, thank you everybody for joining me.